Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to make these two really cute little easel cards. You can use any paper or any toppers of your choice. You can use stamping, dies, everything. But it's just getting the best out of one sheet of A4. I'm also going to show you how to make three from a 12 by 12 sheet. So stay tuned because that's at the end of this little demonstration. The great thing about this is that the whole card is used in one way so that this glues here and it becomes the easel card. So you don't have a card blank and then add your pattern paper on top of it. The pattern card is the card blank, which is a really great idea. So I've come up with that one for you. So I'm just going to move these to one side and bring in my scoreboard. So I'm going to start with the centimetre side because first of all I'm going to show you A4. Now you need to decide where you want the front border to be. So the front border I mean by this section here. So if you wanted to have the shiny bit, you can have the shiny bit or whatever cardstock you're using obviously, or this patterned here. So we're going to go for the shiny bit because the toppers are going to cover up most of this. Now I'm not going to decorate this card today because it is a know-how on how to do it. That's what my channel's all about. So make sure you subscribe to find out as new ones come in. So what I'm going to do is pop this onto the side, and the side that you're going to have at the bottom goes to the right hand side of your scoreboard. And then I'm going to score this at 10, 15 and 20. That's all you have to do, okay? So just going to go down at 10, 15 and 20. And that's that. So I'll move the scoreboard out of the way and then make the score lines. Just bear with me. Just pop that one down on the floor. So what you're going to do now is fold this one to the reverse. So turn it over and fold that one back. Make sure the sides are aligned and give it a good old score. Now if you're using thick card like this is hunky-dory card, so it's super thick. This one is a mountain fold and you need to really reinforce these. The other ones go inwards, okay? And you can see there's that little gap there where it's not quite 30 centimetres. And that's why you need to have the border at that end, okay? So that one goes in and really reinforce that score line. You may have to do this a couple of times. And then here, you do this one inwards as well. So the first one goes backwards, the next two go inwards. And that is how you do it. So what happens is this becomes the fold where your card is going to sit like that. So I'm going to glue that very first section to that next section there. So that's where you put your tape and that gets glued down and you just rub it down like that. So I'll do that for you just so as you can see how to do that section. Just grabbing my tape and I'm just using finger lift tape. You can use glue, you can use whatever your choice of adhesive is. So just pop down 1, 2, I'll go 3 because that's what I would do if I was making this to give, because then it's really, really secure. Now always rub your tape down. It really helps to take the backing off. It makes it super easy, and if you've got a pokey tool to get under the edge, even better. So that is just going to fold down like so. And that is how you make that easel card. It's as simple as that. So again, fold all these back, reinforce them. So now this becomes the centre of your card, and that is your easel shape there. So what's going to happen is you can have the card like this. You don't have to cut it in half. I'm just showing you how to get the best out of your cardstock. But if you had long toppers or you had something really big or a word that you've cut out that you wanted to use, say you're doing scan and cut and you cut a name for someone, this is a really good size for that. But to get the most out of your cardstock, I'm just going to cut it in half, and that's all you have to do. Or if you've got one topper on your sheet slightly bigger than the other, you can offset them. So you could have a wider one and a smaller one. So I'm just going to go on here to 10.5 because we know that's half of A4. And just literally cut it in half. And now I have got my two toppers, my two card blanks for my easels. So it's as simple as that, really easy. You obviously make sure you push this back, okay? So I can't really show you because it's in the air. But it will try and lift up and put your topper with your foam pads back far enough so that it doesn't lift anymore. You can see it's not lifting off the surface. If I put it there, it would ping up. So they do have to go quite far back on this one, just because that fold there is quite thick. I think that might be down to the cardstock as well. We'll find out in a minute when I do it with the 12 by 12. So I'm just going to bring in my scoreboard again with the inch side up. So just bear with me. Just swing that in. So we've got our inches side now, and I'll grab a piece of cardstock. So the other nice thing about this pattern, you can see that it's little birds. So I want them to all be looking up the right way, not upside down, etc. So I'm going to turn them just like we did with the A4, that the birds are facing that way. So anything that's going to go in the bottom faces that way. And then all we have to do with this one is score it at 4, 8, and then in the middle it's 6, so 4, 6, 8. Same thing, so this is going to be the top one because you want the birds to be at the top. Okay, if I did it the other way around, they'd be upside down. So we're going to fold this one backwards and give that a score. Move this one out the way because it makes too much noise. Bear with me. So fold that one backwards, fold this one inwards, and then fold this one inwards as well. And again, it's exactly the same concept. This top section is going to get glued to that section. So nice long runs of tape here. It's easier to tape it all in one go, so that you can then cut them down to the size you require. I mean, you could have these batch made, be perfect for Christmas or invitations, things like that, things that you're going to use a lot. So rub that tape down and then lift. So 1, 2, 3. Let's pop those out the way. Just fold this over onto it, and then you've got your easel card. So again, you can reinforce that section there, and you've got your giant easel card, which is fabulous, isn't it? If you had an envelope to fit it, but you'd have to make one, I guess. So again, just pop that into your trimmer, because once it's been folded, I can put it into my small Crafts Companion trimmer. So just pull that over. So because this is a small trimmer, I've kept it folded, and then what I'm going to do is cut off 4 inches. So I'll cut it at 4 there. I've got 1. And then if I cut these in 2, because I told you how to make 3. So we'll pop that on at 4 again. And there you go. You've got 3 identical from 1 sheet of 12 by 12 little easel cards that are already patterned. So all you have to do, so you can see with this one, it's not so springy because it's a lighter weight of card. So you can get away with your topper or your banner, a ribbon, anything like that on there. The birds are all facing the right way on it. It's completely decorated with the pattern that you chose. So it's a really great little idea that I came up with there. And I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for future videos which are coming soon. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting.